Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today on the Trisha Gamer channel. Sorry I've been away a long time. It's been like, well, it's been 8 days since I made a video. Sorry for that. I don't know. I don't know what that's due. It's just sorry for that. Just to let you know, I probably won't have like regular videos until school ends. Since I have school and then I just go home and I'm tired, so I basically like sleep and then so sorry for this. Sorry for making videos on a regular basis. But I just look forward to look forward to after I got school, which I think my last day is at May 16th. So yeah, hopefully after that I make regular videos and regular schedule, regular everyday videos. So yeah, sorry for making videos. Sorry for waiting like 8 days since my last video. Sorry for that. Yeah, just I want to say sorry. Yeah, I used to wait for a store to do out so I can make regular videos on YouTube. I really like making videos on YouTube. It's sad that I can't. I was a store and everything, so I hope still ends soon now so I can make regular uploads on YouTube. So yeah, enough of that explaining. Let's just get right into it. Yeah, I'm playing every Dare's Side, as you might be able to see. And if you remember where we left off, I left off on Chapter 10, The House, all 2009. There we go. Yeah, so hope everyone's having a great day.
What would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Yeah, this seems. I mean, this seems really fun. I mean, I love games.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Yeah, I just love video games like this, where it's like narration and stuff. I really love Stanley Parable, so I love game. I love this game. I think it's like made by one of the same guys or something. Very awesome game. Like that treat people. Oh my goodness, I'm glad it's all hacked yet they show up. So I might be having to clean this whole entire house by myself, and right miserable that would have been. So miserable. Everyone knows owning some hands make lousy homes.
You'll notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new
Are
and
we
improved chat
seeing the whole
system, which
place?
he started using from this point
That's
on.
the story, little
From
one.
here on out, he
Don't you
begins
worry
putting
now.
much
We'll be
more
through this in
effort
less than
into
no
the
time.
visual polish of
I
his
promise
work,
you,
and
wish
this
there was
particular
more.
game took 2 months to create as a result.
Sorry for speaking over the narrator. I was just trying to read the text. Well, why don't I finish up here in the meantime? Could you please clear the table? Oh my gosh, I'm like the magician. Magic. It was instant. Much nice. That is the table I want to see. Now, would you please run into the bedroom, make the bed? Um, do I live here? Why am I making your bed? Kinda weird. Here now, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? It's kinda weird. It still isn't straightened. I don't know. This house is messy. I worked you. This house is pretty fast. Someone in your life needs straightening up. You thought you got nothing that needs clean, be careful because that means it's everything. I tend to agree with that. At any rate, my place is just a little bit of peace. Speaking of which, a pose and touch a bit of a red. Did you time to straighten them up? I think it's time of statement. Like, if you think you have everything, your life's going perfect, you think everything's perfect and everything's going well for you. I mean, like, I don't want to say that means your life isn't going well for you, but my life isn't perfect, so odds are. I hate to be pessimistic, but it probably isn't perfect. Maybe mapped it up, making it especially cheesy. I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm proud to make it to share an incredibly cheesy personal insight. Or tell you that, make it incredibly cheesy. No, it was stupid. Sorry, never mind. Hey, those dishes need to be washed. Why don't you tell me that? Am I like a maid? Am I like, what am I? And this person's like, do my chores. This person's sitting here, just like hands on the table, doing something, and I'm just doing other work. You're like, oh, why? It's like, oh, these dishes need to be cleaned. Do that. Oh, make my bed. Oh, how about you clean this thing? How about you clean the bathroom? How about you make my table? Like, who do you think I am? Do you think I am some freaking butler? Some freaking maid? Some freaking servant? Like, who do you think I am? This need to be cleaned. Why don't you do that? Why didn't you do that, you lazy piece of crap? And for the little bots who are cleaning on your head? Yeah, but shut up in here. At the top. What did I say? What did I say? I was like, now he's inside, he needs a tub to be cleaned. And why now he needs a tub to be cleaned? Stop. No one to be perfect. We're all just human. Well, I don't know I am. But you're definitely not human. Weird. I mean, I asked this person servant, and he's like, do it. My stuff for me. He's just like, oh, this needs to be cleaned. Why don't you do it? Why didn't you do it, hey lazy piece of crap? I'm like, that'd be nice if I can view the actual titles of these bots. Oh, I sound like Edward. That's the only thing I can really view. It's the only thing I don't really understand from there, Edward. It's like, I don't know, like, colored something girls. I would tell about like what's I should do. I can actually read, that'd be nice. Why can clean the tub too? And then this background music, I think pretty nice. I'll just use what's there on the floor of the bedroom. If so, would you put him in the show? Who? I mean, honestly, am I a freaking servant? What the crap is this? Why is that but so clear? That's like the why is everything so pixely? But it's just but Kelvin.
This house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
But at the same time, like, very deep. It tries to, like, symbolize, like, it's like, so it's like life and, like, their struggles, their personalities, their life and everything. Seems like it's a deep symbiotic name, which I really like. It's a pretty fun name. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, well, I liked it since I bought it, but yeah, I feel like this name is like, if I like Stanley Parable, I really like this thing. I think it's made by one of the developers or something. So yeah, it's a really fun name for me. You should play it if you like design names. I was telling you so different. How do you do it? If I was to say like green, it's just like nagged. Darling. Who am I like this person's like? Am I this person?
Coda really liked this
What?
game.
Darling?
Of
Creepy.
all his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Why am I told darling? Am I like? I mean, like, am I like in some sort of like relationship with this dude? Like, why is this person telling me darling? It's kinda creepy. Kinda creepy. In the bed, just so creepy. Why am I in this person's house? It still wasn't straightened. But whatever. Oh, and then I just played it up. What? I mean, how does someone just said dirty? It's like, oh, that's a nice style. Yeah. That's a pretty nice style. I like that style. Like, one's house is like one's soul. You take care of it, it takes care of you. I mean, like, I guess I believe that. I did. It's weird to say somebody you just met. Yeah. So if it's someone you just met, why call me darling? Like, this person's just really friendly. They're just open. They're returning it. No. Oh my gosh. I'm this person's like servant here. I just. Honestly, this person's like servant. I just like claim the butts, claim. I honestly, I'm doing everything over again. Oh my gosh, everything's a repeat of itself. Pretty cool house though. I mean, like, I just love this modern house. I mean, like, I want like a modern, contemporary, like ranch style modern house like this. I mean, like, this house just seems like very modern, very contemporary. As far as I'm concerned, it's a ranch house. It's one story. I don't see anything else. It seems like a very nice modern house, which I wouldn't mind living in. Bolton Township, real mess. Oh my gosh, I'm doing everything this person over again. Who's these folks? Who's coming over to this house?
But, of course, it can't last.
I don't really enjoy
The
this.
music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
I mean, like, that's a really nice house. I mean, like, this is a really nice house in a really nice area. I mean, I wouldn't mind living probably in an area like this. I mean, like, probably more tropical, but I mean, that's a very nice house. I don't want to live in a house like that when you're older. Here's the lamppost, and the infamous lamppost he loves.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
September 2009. Went to a new stage. I am Love It member.
This one gets a bit goofy.
It wasn't important, wasn't to improve your life, wasn't to do a better job, wasn't to make your relationships more meaningful. No, it came to become perfect. Well, no one's perfect. No human is perfect in this world, so the workshop's not teach you to be perfect. This person's a better human being than I am. You're not a human, you're a person with a big yellow box in their hands that's taught. Who do you know who is so developed as a person that they make you feel stuff with yourself? Gosh. Is this supposed to be a self-help seminar? It's like, think of someone that has their life so great that makes you feel like a piece of crap. I mean, like, is this supposed to be a self-help seminar? It's like, think of someone that's really good. Gosh.
About halfway through the game, the perspective shifts.
Gosh. Oh, what the trap is this? Oh my gosh. What the? There's like streams happening?
You play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are.
This is
and
creepy.
Also you can move around the classroom now.
This is so creepy. There's like a black hole of people like streaming. Point out, it's like the universe is coming to an end. No, it's like the Earth's being sucked into like a black hole. Oh my gosh, this is very creepy. Holy cow. This is really creepy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so class, today for your college seminar, I'm going to tell you about how to be perfect. Just let you know, no one's perfect. You all suck. You all need to work out and be better people in life. So, yeah, I still love you, but it makes me feel torn. It makes me feel torn inside because people are so hard and mean to me. But you know, I still love you since you're my awesome classmates and you're so nice. But you sometimes are mean to me. Yeah. Yeah, then just remember, if you're torturing yourself, then don't do it. I mean, like, if it's torture, it probably isn't meant to be. Do something you love to do something you love to work at, do something you love to work on, and try and achieve, and be the best life possible. And do something you love to do, and want to make a living doing it. If it's like, if you want to be like a mechanic, or an architect, well then do that, and you can do anything you put your mind to. So don't do it if it's torturous, and probably it's meant to be then. If you really want to do it, then persevere. You do anything you put your mind to. There's some words of advice. Yeah, and then remember the easiest path is a path straight forward. Anyone use some has to say? Oh my gosh! Haha, just joking. There was actually a path that is a Twitter way. It was on Vsauce. I forgot what it was. It was like if it's like a paint, it's like I think if a slight angle, that actually is faster than a straight line. That what it was. The search just throwing like Vsauce. I think it was of Adam Savage and Michael Stevens from Vsauce. They did something like making it made some like mechanism where some angle was actually faster to move straight forward. Let's let you know. Oh, from my teacher. You know what? That's right. I mean, that's right to face. I mean, maybe you won't be the teacher. I mean, if teaching isn't your thing, well then don't teach. I mean, but you know what? Don't give up the first time though. I mean, practice makes perfect. No one's born with being an expert talker, an expert thinker, an expert architect, an expert, and just an expert. So I mean, you have to learn, you have to live, you have to practice. I mean, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. My dad always said, practice makes perfect. So if you don't practice, well then how you expect it to better anything? Some things you may be naturally gifted them, naturally gifted, but you just don't get anywhere in life unless you're a snotty little rich kid. If you don't do anything, like if you just like if you, I mean, like you may be an amazing artist, but if you just sit at home and watch TV all day, well then you won't know that, and you won't find your real gift. You won't find your real gift. So just like try things out, and you will find your acting, and hopefully find your gift, and you will achieve that, and do what you want to do in life to make you a happy person. Like they said in the Constitution, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Just remember that class. Or I should say that one person is listening to me. Only one singular person, because I have such a successful classroom. The one person listens to me. Okay. Yeah, and just so you know, if you didn't know, there's a black hole. That is a Shrine universe behind you.
I feel like it's one of the most
relatable
experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human. I think about this game a lot these days.
I am my dash. No, we're in this one. Okay, well, I'm gonna see. Yeah, well, that's me for the video today, guys. Hope you had a fun time. I had a really fun time talking with you guys, and like making narration in this game. Yeah, I mean, I love games that has narration, so I'm not just making up things, just trying to think of things for 20 minutes. The game just kind of does it for me, and then like it gives me a setting, a bad drop that I talked about it. So yeah, I really like that. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed playing the video game. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and comment and tell me my next video if you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. God bless you all.